am I the devil? First one is, am I the a-hole for trying to help my girlfriend without hurting her feelings? Let me just say this one's a doozy.
Okay.
I, 32 male, been in a relationship with my girlfriend, 24 female, for almost 3 years now. When we first got together, she was pretty overweight and struggling with her self-esteem, depression, and anxiety. Over time, she started to work on herself, both physically and mentally. I've been incredibly proud of her progress and how far she's come. Lately, though, I've noticed that she's been putting on some weight again, and it's been affecting her mental health. She's mentioned feeling down about her body image, and her struggles with anxiety and depression have resurfaced. I genuinely care for her, and I don't want to see her suffer like this. I thought about talking it out, but knew it would just devolve into asking if I'm still attracted to her. And truthfully, I have lost some attraction over the last month or so, though she does still look amazing for the most part. I thought it would be better to take a more subtle approach, so I started adding small amounts of sawdust to her food.
What the f***?
I told you it's a doozy. The idea being it would help her feel fuller faster and encourage her to eat less without her knowing.
The f*** is she, a rodent?
He's essentially poisoning his girlfriend without her knowledge.
He's not poisoning her, but she's not a goddamn beaver.
Let me put some stuff in your food. Let me lace your food with shit. I was trying to prevent her from falling back into her previous state of depression and anxiety. Unfortunately, my brother, 30, caught me in the act, and he was shocked, angry. He told me I was being manipulative and abusive, which, okay, a little shady maybe, but abusive is a serious stretch. No, I agree with his brother on this one. Now, my brother is giving me an ultimatum. He wants me to tell my girlfriend what I've been doing by the end of the week, or he'll tell her himself. He believes she deserves to know the truth. I think what I've been doing is enough to help her without causing her unnecessary pain by revealing what I've done. She's already lost a few pounds. Like, that really makes it okay?
No, it doesn't.
I told him to stop, and I believe that should be sufficient. I don't see the point of telling her and potentially destroying the progress she's made. My brother thinks I'm completely wrong and that my girlfriend deserves the truth, but genuinely I believe I was doing what I thought was best for her, and I don't see it as a malicious act. Am I the jerk for trying to help my girlfriend in this way, or is my brother overreacting? Should I tell my girlfriend what I've been doing, or keep it to myself to spare her feelings? I need honest opinions here. Please keep in mind that telling her up front that she's put on weight could seriously set back her mental health. Well, why would you comment on her weight anyway?
First of all, never comment on a woman's weight or age. And second of all, you should go to jail.
Yes, that is seriously f***ed up.
So you need to go to jail. Jail, jail, jail. You need to go to jail. Jail, jail, jail. You don't even get a say in it. You should just go to jail. You're putting stuff in people's food.
The girlfriend should press
charges. You can actually, you can mess things up.
No telling what sawdust would actually do to her insides.
Nothing.
That you know of. You're not.
I ate concrete.
You're not a medical professional.
I ate concrete. I'm perfectly fine.
But you're still an asshole.
I'm still an asshole, but I ate it. They put it on my pizza. I'm good.
So who do you think's the asshole in this situation? Do you think he should tell his girlfriend?
If he tells his girlfriend, he's going to jail.
You think she's going to care?
Yeah, you shouldn't feed people wood.
You shouldn't be feeding people stuff unknowing anyway. Point blank period. Commenter said, for F's sake, if this isn't rage bait, then OP is a dumbass. Sawdust, it never occurred to him that he could have added vegetables or even fiber powder to the food instead of sawdust. Him being a deceitful a-hole aside, adding fruits, vegetables, and fiber like powdered flaxseed to your food is wonderful and nutritious way to help you feel full and to add what your diet is lacking. But trying to friggin' force a diet onto your girlfriend, come on.
I don't get it. I really don't understand. You're feeding her freaking wood chips. Like, you can feed her anything else. They're laxative if you want that much. But you don't say nothing about a woman's weight or their age. But that's my opinion. I mean, is he an asshole? Yes. And he should go to jail.
Charges should be pressed against him. What does everybody else think? He said in the beginning he kind of lost some of his attraction towards her because she gained a little weight. Then maybe you don't want to be with her. Don't try friggin' manipulating her behind her back.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Some people are assholes like you, but this one, I think he beat you.
No,
You would never do something like that.
No, I would never.
Your mama raised you right.
He's just dumb. He's not the bigger asshole. He's just dumb.
Because your mama raised you right. Like, dude.
I don't know what people think sometimes. Like, right then and there, you should go to jail. But, I mean...
Yeah, he should go to jail.
Nothing's going to really happen to her. She cannot get harmed. Let's be honest here. I ate semen. That was on my pizza. And I still ate it. I'm not saying it's the healthiest thing for you. But when you're hungry, you'll eat anything.
Yeah, but I'm sure it wasn't there on purpose.
While you're working and you got food in your hand and you're working with that kind of stuff, it just accidentally gets...
Exactly. Accidentally. What he did was not accidental. He did it on purpose.
But I knew it was on there and I still ate it.
You didn't put it on somebody else's food without them knowing. You handled your own food after working and ingested it. That's something completely different.
Right. But, yeah, that guy needs to go to jail. And stay away from women.
Seriously, you don't be doing that to people. The next one I didn't fully read, but it's a crazy one. Is it wrong to choose my girlfriend over my kids? Right off of that title, yes, it is wrong. You need to go to hell. To
choose your girlfriend over your kids? Yeah. You got to choose your kids first.
So I, 41 male, lost my wife almost 6 years ago, and I've been lonely ever since. Since my children's mother has died, I haven't said no once to them for everything. 2021, I met a girl, 26 female, at my job. She was married and pregnant.
Okay.
And had 4 other kids.
Righty.
I know how it sounds, but I can't choose who I fall for.
We're getting interesting now.
We started texting after that since she lived 2 states away. I fell instantly the second I saw her. I kept it secret till November, mainly because we didn't want it to get out and screw up her marriage. She was planning on getting a divorce and didn't want to lose her kids. My 13-year-old found out and told her siblings. They were upset right off the bat, which I understand because of their mother. I didn't tell them her name, just made one up, worried they'd message her husband or something, how we met or how long I've been talking to her. But they knew she was pregnant and knew her age and that she was married. They got more upset when I went after a young married woman, pregnant woman, as they always love to say. But they just didn't understand being kids. And I think they understand it pretty well. By now, me and her already were talking about future things, living together after her divorce. It was still in the future, but we both believed we found our person. Fast forward to me telling them the truth because the guilt was eating me alive, and they were even more upset. Everything went downhill from there. They said I was never around, up all night talking to her and not spending time with them. Having too many find it nights, always wanting to have talks about it, and I was the bad guy. They went up twice to meet her, and it went well the first time, meh the second, but they never got used to it and always were upset. Many nights fighting and crying. My oldest was the most vocal about it, which tainted our relationship. It got so bad I had to kick her out. Among other very important but long details, I was just trying to light a fire under her so she'd get the freedom of living on her own and how she wants. She stopped talking to me for 6 months. She then reached out to reconnect, saying she wants a dad, so she will try. But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I said, okay, I get it. I'm going to propose to my girlfriend the next time I go visit her, and we'll be slowly moving up to live with her starting December 2023. That's the rough plan. My 17 female will live with my mother, and I told my younger 2, 15 female and 13 male, they're coming with me. They didn't want it at all, and my oldest, 19 female, offered to take them in, and I'm fine with that. Everyone's upset because I'm choosing my girlfriend over my kids, but I just want to be happy. Being 2 states away to me doesn't mean I don't exist anymore. It's just like when kids move out of the nest. You just visit. I feel like I've already given them everything, and now it's my turn to be a little selfish, as my girlfriend puts it. Plus, ever since this has started, everyone has fought nonstop, and I'm starting to get tired of being around fighting and arguments 24/7. I want peace. Edit. To me, this is them just having a hard time with a new maternal figure in their life. TLDR, is it wrong if after 6 years I finally be a little selfish and move away from my kids to be with my soon-to-be fiance?
The kids don't want a new stepmother. I understand that part. But, like, why do you have to move 2 states away? Can't you find a common ground where you're not that far from your kids? Kids don't want to move. Kids don't like move. They don't like change. They don't like new sceneries. They don't like that kind of stuff. So you got to kind of give and take. Understand you want a new wife and all that. I understand that. But the kids are spoiled too.
How are the kids spoiled?
Because they don't want a new mother. They don't want.
The dad's not even spending time with them. He's saying he's okay with his 2 youngest moving with his oldest child so he can go live with his girlfriend.
Hold on.
No.
Wait a minute. Let's just get it right here. They're teenagers. It ain't like they're freaking 7 or 6 years old.
13 and 15. You think the 13 and 15-year-old is okay to live with the 19-year-old? The 19-year-old who barely just turned legal?
Oh, legal. I'm not saying that he should separate from his kids, but you can't just stop communicating with all women.
And then another thing is, he's a homewrecker. He went after a girl who was pregnant and married.
Shit happens. Listen, I'm not saying it was right.
It's not right.
I am an asshole, so.
I know you're
And I will say this. You don't have to move away for it. All right, you wrecked a family. That's your thing.
He wrecked 2 families.
But he didn't wreck 2 families.
He's essentially saying, I don't want you no more. I'm going with my new family.
No.
So,
no, the kids said, we don't want nothing to do with this lady. Now, I don't know how the lady is.
He kicked his 19-year-old out.
Because they didn't like the woman. You got to let your daddy.
No, they are still kids. They are.
No, you got to still let your daddy. You got to let your
No.
Don't tell me no.
I will tell you. 3 of the kids are underage.
Okay.
One of the kids just barely turned of age. She can't be taking responsibility for his kids. They're not even her kids.
So you're saying I'm the biggest asshole right now?
Yes, you are the biggest asshole, as always.
Yeah, you don't have to move. You can have your cake and eat it too.
But she lives 2 states away. She wants to be with her own kids. You think she's going to move? No. Because she's making him change for her, and she's not doing shit. So I think everybody's the asshole except for the fucking kids. The kids are getting the friggin' short end of the stick on this one.
I think the kids are assholes too.
Of course you would.
I know I'm wrong on this because you told me I'm wrong on this. Everybody that's on the chat, let me know if I'm wrong on this.
He met a girl who was pregnant and married. You don't see a problem with that.
No. Here's the problem. Listen, it takes 2 to tango. She had to fall in love with him too.
All right, so we will agree to disagree on that one.
Yes.
We are totally no.
Or you can just call me the asshole on this one.
But you are the asshole.
I'm not.
All right, guys, that's the end of our episode today. If you liked it, let us know. If you have any Reddit stories you've come across that you want us to talk and debate about, whether or not they're more of an asshole than he is.
They're not.
Let us know.
I still agree with him.
Like I said, we will agree to disagree.
This is why we got the opposites. React.
And we will catch you on the next episode.